Hello, welcome back. This is Roan LS, and welcome back to my channel. So this time this will be cosplayers react, and I will be reacting to one of the suggestion. It was suggested by this person, and it's about case cooking wherein Uncle Roger reacted about her fried rice. So this time I'll be reacting on her. The title is A Different Spaghetti Bolognese. So this is a pasta, so let's see how she's gonna cook it. Well, I'm not really sure if she's serious with the cooking or this is just like, just a troll, just a parody or like her version of worst cooking. But I'm just going to comment on what I'm saying, not on the person. And no hate for Miss K. I think she's a wonderful person. But let's just focus on the cooking. All right, guys. So then let's start. All right, let's see what's gonna have here. Okay.
Again, and today
All
I'm going
right.
to be doing a different form of spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Right, as you can see, I've got a few things that I'm going to...
Okay, let's pause there for now. So as you can see, she has this ground meat, which is okay. Now, just a little bit, bolognese, you have to expect it has a meat sauce. Because usually the full name of bolognese is ragu a la bolognese. A ragu that is meat sauce. And so you have to expect it's gonna be meat sauce. Yeah, meat sauce. It has ground beef. I can see already onion, which is good. So let's continue. I think this is better than the fried rice.
Do, like I said, it's a different one. So I'm going to,
It's the
first
egg.
of all, I'm going to beat some eggs up.
Egg. Okay.
So,
It's her version, perhaps.
I need a bit. And I've got some spaghetti sticks here.
We don't usually add egg on your bolognese sauce. But let's see what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
She's using
Or
spaghetti pasta.
whatever you want to call them. Right, I'm going to put this egg in the mincemeat. And I'm going to mix the mincemeat around until all the eggs...
Alright, for the meat and the egg, well, some people use this when they cook it or they fry it, but rarely would you find it on a ragu, on a meat sauce, because for a ragu it's slow cooked meat sauce. You're going to cook it quite slow in a low fire. So of course if you're gonna mix egg with that, that's gonna have a different texture. Okay.
Connected.
I was warned actually,
is, I've got, I don't know if you can see in this dish, I've got some spaghetti sticks. Or
alright.
spaghetti, whatever you want to call
sticks.
it. Oh, God, I grabbed hold of it now. Wonder I had a thumb left. And what I'm going to do is, I don't even know how to do this. I've seen it on...
Alright, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't see any boiled water, because usually when you make a pasta, it you have to do it last. Especially if you're planning on making a ragu, because a meat sauce, you have to make sure that the meat is thoroughly cooked. I don't know, you don't want to get salmonella or something out of that. And The reason why the pasta you have to do it last because it's gonna be saggy. It's not gonna taste good if you do it first. But
On
let's
video,
see.
but I don't even know how to do it. Grab the sticks. Grab the soggy mincemeat.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Excuse me. No, not in a way. No matter how you want this to be done, I'm not really sure, but no way are you gonna put them together because their cooking time is different. Alright? The cooking time of your pasta, it's gonna get cooked first before your meat does. Alright, I think we all know that basic rule, right? First, you have to do your sauce. No matter what sauce that may be, you have to do it first. Well, unless you're going for a pesto pasta, wherein you have to do the pasta first because you only have basil and olive oil. But for this is a bolognese. Okay, it is a standard for a bolognese to be a meat sauce. Okay. So I was expecting with the onion because there's the onion. What happened to the onion? Uh,
And put it
okay.
round the
Is
sticks.
this big?
Oh shit, sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling from the pot.
You don't, because you don't have them all in bundles. That's why it's too thick. They're not gonna stick together because they're not meant to be done that way.
We have another go.
Okay.
Give it another good mix. I think I'm going to put 2 eggs in. Like that. Put it in. Put mincemeat round it.
I don't know. I really don't know if I can. All right. All throughout, I've never first. Okay, don't put your egg on your meat. And second, if you're going to make a bolognese, the meat has to be flavorful because that's your sauce. So you have to put pepper, salt, anything to that make it taste. Is she gonna bake this in an oven?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get another 3 in. And then I'm going to show you the rest of it. Right, as you can
All right. Okay, the thing for bolognese is the standard way of doing a bolognese for the sauce, the mother sauce that was used as a base should be tomato sauce. There should be a tomato sauce. And all right, let's go with the with the meat sauce with the ragu. You have to boil to let it uh, so first you're going to like fry the meat so that to be cooked. After that, you're gonna add your onion, your carrot, and your celery. Those are the standard. If you want to put more, you can do, but those are the standards for a bolognese. Okay, and after that, you put your tomato sauce. Now, why is bolognese very special? Now, there's a lot of meat sauce. Okay, I'm not sure if she's gonna do it, but I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time. You need milk and wine. Okay, wine. All right, you can never call a bolognese bolognese without those things. Okay, you do not just put some meat and everything. You do that with the pasta and you call it bolognese. No. All right, those are what we call standards. Okay, it's like it's quite sacrilegious. Now, of course, you can have a, oh, this is my version, this is my version, but there are standards that makes them them. All right, you can make your own bolognese, but you have to do the standard, the basic. Then you can put add and everything. It's not good for you to remove the basic or like the main ingredients that makes it a bolognese.
To see, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to have put the egg in the mincemeat, but
Yes, you're not supposed to put this like, you're not supposed to do it this way, Miss K. Um,
I only got to
let's see
see
what's
it when it
next.
was like this. So what I'm going to do is pour some.
All right. So how will your pasta be cooked? How will it get cooked without water, without letting it boil on water? All right. So you're gonna expect that's gonna be hard.
Tomato on as he did it.
Tomato sauce are not used to be poured over. No, they are used as a sauce. You cook the ingredients with it, not on it. Okay?
I don't want to use it all because I need to save some. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Because then when they come out, then I've got to put the onion.
Okay. People of the world, people of the web, bolognese is not like your lasagna wherein you can bake it. Okay? They are quite different because of the sauce.
In, and that's how I was shown. And now, as you can see, I've peeled and top and
Onion.
tail the onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them very thinly.
All right, this is I appreciate. She improved with her knife skills. That's nice to see.
Well, not too thin, you need to taste them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The way she's handling it is perhaps you have your own way of cutting, but always remember, all right? So why? Because for when you are slicing, it should be like like that, all right? So that you will not chop your finger or anything, and it serves as a stopper and for you to measure. So every time that you slice, it's like there's like a claw or something. Other people would do it like that, but for me, I prefer it like this. You can have it on your way, but never protruding. It's like you're agitating the knife to cut your fingers. And as you can see, she's having a hard time pulling her fingers back because she's doing it like that. It should be like that.
I know what you're going to all say. You're going to say, now why is she using that knife when she's got a sharp one? Well, I've just nearly took my hand off by trying to get...
That's the reason. No, you cannot cut them in equal size because the way you're holding the onion is wrong. The reason why we have a standard way or like a suggested way of doing it is because it will help you. All right, it will help you. It will not waste a lot of ingredients and precautionaries.
Get through the onion.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, that's the onion, part of the onion sliced. And when the oven's had 20 minutes, or should I say,
Right.
the spaghetti sticks, or whatever you call them.
Spaghetti. We just simply call them spaghetti pastas. And
About 20 minutes, I'm going to sprinkle the onion on. Going to sprinkle the onion on, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Right, as you, well, you probably can't see, but
Alright, as you can see on this pot, the spaghetti, the pasta, it's already been burnt. Why? Because you're not supposed to cook it that way, right? It needs water, it needs moisture for it to soften and to be cooked by the steam or by the water. And the reason, like, why are you putting the onion last? Right? It should have been cooked together with the meat, but of course, that step had already been set aside because the way she made her sauce, it's already she already skipped the steps, missed the steps, the proper way of doing it. Now, let's see. No, she has to put this back again in the oven because she put the onion.
this is how it's said to do it. Sprinkle them all over. Where did that go? There.
Okay, let me ask you, people. If you are eating your pasta with a sauce, would you want to be eating a big chunk of onions? No, they should be minced well. That when you eat them, you cannot even actually chew a big chunk. Now, you can feel the texture at times, but if they're minced properly, it's like they're already part of the sauce because that is how the flavor is being brought out. The onion juice are being brought out because they were minced properly and they are being boiled together with the sauce.
I know the tops look a bit burnt, but you did see me putting the juice on. So that's the onion. I need to be spread out a bit more.
Right.
Thank you, I didn't know that were there. Bits of running.
Yeah, it's quite a ruined from step one to the. I mean, this cannot. You cannot save something like this. This is unsavable. There's nothing we can do about it.
Right, and then it says, I can't open this. Then it said,
Guys, do your pastas properly.
it said any spices of your choice. So I'm doing, that's a lot. That's a lot of bloody parsley. But anyway, it don't matter. And then it said, put the rest of the stuff over the onions, whichever you want me to say. We need a tin of tomatoes for this. Like. Yes, I'm going to open a tin of tomatoes as well because it needs to be all covered.
Problem here is that your meat's already been cooked, half cooked. What's the point of putting the onion? You know, the flavor will not be properly absorbed. It's just gonna be like the aroma. You can smell the aroma, but you cannot properly taste it on the food itself.
Right, so yes, I've got tomatoes.
Puree.
Needs to go all over.
Why? Did you let me wash
The
this?
tomatoes, so that's going to go back in the oven for another half an hour to cook the onions.
Oh my goodness.
And then, but it should be okay. And that is the different spag ball.
It's burnt. It's burnt. Alright, your bolognese is not like your lasagna.
And it is coming to the taste test.
Right, so let's see what it tastes like.
I pity her. You know what? That's what we call filial piety, when the son or the children respects their mom so much that they're willing to go through this kind of ordeal. Can you hear that, guys? Can you hear that? Like that. That's. You can absolutely hear that sound. Kitchenwares are on protest.
Yeah, well,
But that's fine.
probably, yeah.
But
Why don't you try to be that in bit then?
What bit?
That bit on that side. No, other side.
That
That's
bit.
it, yeah.
Okay,
This one
now,
was like,
really
wow.
bad. Alright.
I
Lots
see a
softer.
lot softer, isn't it? Yeah.
All right.
Still a bit
I
hard,
think
but yeah.
the outer part is more,
That's
it's
not that bad, yeah.
more harder and crunchier than in the middle part, because in the middle part it was covered
Oh,
with
you
your
should be
meat.
crunchy.
No, bolognese should not be crunchy, mate. All right, pastas, we have this word we call al dente. When we say al dente, to the tooth, not very crunchy, of course, because if it's crunchy, it's not cooked. It's not soggy. You should have that chewy thing to the teeth.
Is it crunchy? Good.
Yeah. Then minced meat.
All right, she was going for a
Minced
crunchy
meat
kind of
should be
thing.
alright.
Bit burnt, but
Been done twice over.
Yeah, because she did it twice, which is not,
alright, thumbs up.
Oh, right. Good. Right,
Right. Okay, that I'll cut on this part. So guys, the title was a different spaghetti bolognese, but I have to tell you guys this is not bolognese. Why? I've only seen the meat. All right. Just because it has meat does not mean that's like mincemeat. That does not mean it's bolognese. All right. I've mentioned a while ago bolognese, or what we call it ragu a la bolognese. Ragu, that is a meat sauce. What defines a meat sauce? It should have one of the mother sauces, and the mother base for bolognese is tomato sauce. Well, she has that right, but the way she did it is different. Okay? And bolognese is a bolognese because it should have milk and wine. Wine, well, if you want your bolognese to be very strong, you can use red wine. But a long time ago, they used white wine. But people would want to use red wine because it's stronger. We also have what we call ragu alla Napolitana. Okay, I think you've tasted it as Neapolitan. All right, they use white wine for red wine for that. Okay, so we call it bolognese. Why? It's from Bologna, Italy. So it's like, if my memory serves me right, because these are one of the basic. So if you're actually studying culinary, these are the basic pastas that you should be able to do. So we have ragu alla bolognese because it's from Bologna, and ragu alla Neapolitan. Okay, so I'm really sorry to say this, but personally I wouldn't call it a bolognese because it does not have the essence of a bolognese. It's like you're saying that, oh, this is tamagoyaki without egg. It's like a Japanese food without egg, or it's like you're saying your sushi rolls, your California sushi rolls without sticky rice, without Japanese rice. All right? Like that's how it works. So we call something a dish because we have to follow the essence, the main ingredients, what makes it that dish. Okay. Now, I really do hope that no Italian people would be seeing this one because they would actually deem it sacrilegious. They love their culture very much. They love the pastas. They're crazy over it. Like how they love their coffee is how they love their pasta. So they're So, people, in case you have other videos that you would want to suggest that I would want to react on, just comment them down below and let me know what are your thoughts about this video. Do comment them down. I'll see you around there, and do click that subscribe button, give me a like, and click the bell button. Also, I hope that you can check my page. I have a Facebook page of my cosplays if you want to check it out. I also have my Instagram and Twitter. All right, there you go. And I would just like want to add, my channel is not plainly a reaction channel. So from time to time, you will be seeing some videos that are related to cosplay content, because basically this is I'm a cosplayer, so I hope that you're you're still gonna stick with me, and for you to appreciate our community, our otaku community. Then have a good day ahead. I'll see you on the next video.